And good morning. Yes, it's Wednesday, 6:47 a.m. We're here in North Carolina. Today we're starting our adventure towards Claremore, Oklahoma. It's a little over 900 miles away. Why are we doing that? We're headed to a hamfest. Yeah, another hamfest. This trip will be driven in full self-driving. I'll drive it as much as I possibly can. We'll see how it does. This is version 12.3.3. I'm traveling with Greg. We're leaving North Carolina, and we've got 35 going here till 100%. We're not going to wait all that. Plenty of charging along the way. Not sure where we're going to stop, but we're going to stop someplace. One stop typically, and then on to Nashville for the night. We're on the road. We've got 98%. Or what's that say? 315 miles of range. And I think we're good. We're heading towards Nashville today, which will be an overnight stop for us. It will be early morning tomorrow as we have 620 some miles to go. So it should be fun. We're going to drive it mostly on FSD. However, as you guys know, we have one stop to do before we get up on the highway. The rain is coming down, and we've got, looks like school bus up here. And there you go.
I remember those days.
Remember those? The school bus? Poor kids at 6:57, and they're
kick them out the door.
Yeah, well,
stand in the rain.
we all have to figure it out, right? I can see it. Scottish breakfast out in the distance. Sleepy little town of Columbus. It's nothing special, but it's okay. It's got all the basic amenities here. We got a Scottish breakfast, which is good. We'll go grab our normal Scottish breakfast here, and should be good. Let's see. Let's do the inner one today. What do you think? Try not to whack anything. We'll be okay. What do you want?
Hi, welcome to the Stanton Family McDonald's. Will you be using your mobile?
What can I get for you?
Hi there. Do you have blueberry muffins today?
No, we don't sell those anymore.
You don't?
No, sir.
And the usual.
Okay, how about 2 Egg McMuffins?
Yes, sir. What else for you?
I'll take a large coffee with 2 creams in it.
All right.
And Greg wants a senior coffee with 2 creams.
Yes, sir. What else for you this morning?
That should do it.
All right. That's going to be 1063. We appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you. Well, there you go. Just like that. No blueberry muffins for you.
No, well, they're looking out for me.
Oh, man. Well, you probably didn't eat it
I
anyway,
was
right?
sitting here debating that. I thought, well, maybe I'll just switch it up. I'm sure it's got 4 times the bad stuff.
Oh, come on. We're going on a trip, and if you don't think you're going to get bad stuff on the trip, hey, we're going to Oklahoma. They probably have things like steaks and stuff like that.
Steak is actually good.
Well,
Steak is good for you.
well, there you go. We need a steak McMuffin.
Steak, fish, and shrimp are good for you.
Oh, yeah. Sure it is. Till you put all the stuff on it to make
Well,
it taste really good.
That's where you gotta be careful.
Yeah, well, there you go.
That's a killer.
Oh, it is 7:06. We got delayed a little bit by the school bus, but it's okay. Just kind of a drizzly rain here. And there you have it. No, we didn't take FSD in the drive-through here. Maybe someday. We've got breakfast. Okay, car, take me to Nashville. We'll let it drive us to Nashville. We'll probably have a few training opportunities for the car that we have to correct it, but Majority of it, I believe, will be satisfactorily done here on Full Self-Driving. Yeah, if this is new to you and my videos are new, first of all, I'd like to ask you to click the like. Why? Because YouTube algorithm likes to share my videos if someone clicks the like button earlier in the video. Don't ask me, that's their algorithm. And this is how it goes. Anyway, I appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. There's a lot of good content. I'm not a salesman, I'm an engineer. I'm going to show you how it is. If it's good, you'll like it. If it's bad, you'll see it. There you go. All right, we've got a car here in the left lane. Whoa, easy now, buddy. I took over just because. All right, here we go again. There we go. Along the way, you will see me correct, and then a little message box shows up down here in the lower left, and it asks me what happened. I click this button here, this little scroll wheel, and dictate in voice what happened, why I disengaged autopilot. That helps in the corrective action of the training of the next version of autopilot. And it helps all the multi-million cars that get FSD. They're doing the same, and I get the benefit of all their experiences. That's how the autopilot stuff works here. All right, well, here we are. We are heading up. Wow, look at the... Yeah. Whoa, where you going, truck? Oh, that's a professional driver. No blinker, no nothing. Come on, buddy. You can do better than that now. We're going to see a lot of funky behavior over the next day. And the Full Self-Driving message says it's degraded. That alerts me, the driver here, that it's driving. But like you, trying to look through windows and things like that, your driving is degraded. You're used to doing that. All right, well, let it do its thing, and we'll see you down the road. We're just up here in Hendersonville, and some traffic, trucks today. It is Wednesday, and around here we call that truck day. And it seems to me like there's an inordinate amount of trucks out on the road. So hopefully they're not going through the gorge, and we'll get through there unscathed. My navigator, when he's done with his breakfast, will check the traffic so we have an idea of what to expect. I usually try to leave early, that way I don't end up having to get stuck in the gorge. There's still construction there. It gets backed up, and you don't really want to sit there for a half an hour. At least I don't. I got better stuff to do. I'd rather be driving down the road. We're on FSD in the right lane here of the construction. It's a new highway. They just shoved us over here in the left side. Got some zigs and zags up here. And so far the FSD is doing a good job. Just going through the construction here. FSD, of course, does a good job even in the rain. It does say it's degraded, but that just means I have to pay more attention to make sure it does the right things. Biggest thing is there's lane shifts, and I call them chicanes, and if you're curious what that is, look at Formula One. Anyway, the chicanes challenge the, I don't know, maybe the not very good drivers or people not paying attention or whatever. Don't know. We're just making our way north here. All of a sudden, the autopilot wanted to get in the right lane, and I canceled, and it got in the right lane again, wanted to get in the right, and it's like, what the heck? And I forgot the black hole anomaly here. Now watch it disappear as I drive by. I'm not getting off, of course. But all of a sudden it'll go, oh, whoop, there it is. Back in autopilot. Remember, the autopilot does what the navigation instructs it to drive. So if all of a sudden it says, hey, you need to turn right on Main and left on First, it's going to follow that. It's just like directions grandma gave you to her house. But in this case, Nav told her to get off, make a U-turn, get back on. One of these days, Google will fix that problem, I hope. Interstate 26 is merging with Interstate 40 here now. We're headed to the west through the gorge and then on to Tennessee. Ah, what a nasty day. Golly. We're getting close now to the gorge, going through the pass between North Carolina and Tennessee up here. We're just coming into the gorge and still running autopilot here. Yes, I know. Yeah, I've got construction in the gorge these days. Put this on chill right here, which gives me more space between the vehicle in front. That way I'm going to have less junk thrown up on the car here. Construction in the gorge on autopilot. And yeah, of course I have my hand on the wheel. I'm supervisor. I don't just get to drink coffee and sit around. What? Oh, that's the warning beep that says pay close attention. So of course I'm paying close attention. And we're in Tennessee, yeah. We're just here at the rest stop and we redid the nav. They wanted us to stop at the Brookview Supercharger, and of course there's a couple here. We're going to Crossville. Why are we going to Crossville? You know why. Buc-ee's. Look at that, 12% on arrival. We're going to take it easy and make sure that number stays in the positive. Let's hit it. Just coming out of the gorge here between Tennessee and North Carolina. We're running FSD, and it doesn't care. It does a fantastic job. Have a look at the fog bank. Golly. You know what that means? That means colder weather up ahead, which makes sense. It's pushing this front through here. It doesn't matter. We're on the flat now and out of the gorge, headed to the west here on Interstate 40. We're getting close to Interstate 81 now here. This turns us to the west as we come out of the gorge area. Come on over, buddy. Come on. Well, we were on full self-driving up to that point. Now we're back. Hold on. I let a truck in. He needed to get over. We're getting on the Interstate 85-40 junction. You got to tell the full self-driving crew what's going on and why you dumped it. You don't have to, but it helps improve the software. We're getting there now.
Buc-ee's.
Yeah, Buc-ee's. We're past 2 Buc-ee's actually. One in 6 miles, and the one we're going to on the far side in a place called Crossville. Here's an update. Check it out. Look at that, 10% on arrival and 86 miles to go. Are you scared? We are just into Knoxville now. We're making our way through downtown. The nav says we've got 74 miles to the Buc-ee's and 10% on arrival. 10%'s about 32 miles, so we should be just fine. Just in West Knoxville now, and we caught up with the red. So it's all right. FSD does just fine driving in the red. We just passed the 75-40 exit where Interstate 75 went south. We're now west of that intersection, 46 miles to go, 75 miles an hour, and 11% still on arrival. Buc-ee's, here we come. The trip to Nashville is pretty straight. Once we got on Interstate 40, there's not a lot of congestion or twisting and turning. So there's not a lot of, events for full self-driving, but it's doing a good job. It's taking us there. 39 miles now, 11% on arrival, and looks like we'll be there at 10:40. We're in the clouds now. Going up over this second ridge here now. And yes, still on FSD. As we get closer and closer to our supercharger stop at Buc-ee's, it looks like we're now preheating and conditioning the battery. 5.2 miles. Still on autopilot. And looking at the supercharger at Buc-ee's, 16 stalls, 1 car en route. I wonder who that is. I think that's us, actually. Now, why did it pick the right of the 2 left lanes? Why do you think? It's because we have to turn right up here. See, watch. See? The FSD thinks of everything, right? And it thinks way ahead, which really makes it very cool. All right, here we go. Looking good. Buc-ee's is a pretty wild place. Those are all fossil fuel aisles here. There's rows and rows and rows of them. They make a lot of money. I don't know if the fuel is super cheap here, but I think it's fun to come. It's kind of like Disneyland, you know? What do you do? Drop your glasses there, Greg?
No, the car did it.
Oh, yeah, the car did it. I forgot.
The car did it.
All right, turning into Buc-ee's here. Let's see how it does. Superchargers are on the left here. Let's see where it's going. I think it wants to make a left, but it's confused. So I'm going to take over. And I don't know. Hey, it looks like us. We were pulling a trailer through here before, so that's cool. All right. You know, they don't have pull-in spots, so it's one of those things. You just gotta charge wherever. And we've towed enough trailers here. Come on, I don't need to put the brake pedal on. What they do, change that? Oh wait, let's do this, wait. Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's watch this now. Here we go. We're gonna do park, right? There's park, start. There we go. Auto park into the charging stall.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Let's see, it hits the cabinet.
Nah.
Look at that.
How about that? So we're missing the piece from where we came into the parking lot to get us in front and then do an auto park. That's next on the list, I'm sure. All right, let's have a look here at our arrival percentage. Looks like 9% on arrival, which is cool. And let's see how long it was. Look at that. One charge, 220 miles. We arrived with 9%. That's just about 28 miles of range left here. Burned up 65 kilowatt hours at a rate of 295. It's not bad. All right, I think we're going to charge up and go check out Buc-ee's.
You want to alternate them or however you want to do it?
Get on the road is fun.
Yeah, I think once they try to train more, I think it'll be better.
Eventually.
I'm guessing.
But, you can't expect it all initially.
No, remember, this is the initial version of this, so. Bye-bye, Buc-ee's.
See, it sucked you in.
Yeah, you know what? My wife comes here with the dogs on the way to Nashville a lot of times, and she just likes it. I don't know what to tell you. All right, 2 left-hand turn lanes. We've chosen the outer one, which is fine. Doesn't matter. They both get there at the same time. Yeah, Buc-ee's has a defined input and a defined output, and they don't want you to go the opposite way, so I had to stop it. They wanted to take us out, I think, the input, so it's all right. And away we go.
Yep.
Got 30% arrival, so I think we got plenty of juice. I think the car will probably set it to what it wants. It wants right now 10% over. I think we'll drop that to 75. 10% is actually 5 over, as measured on GPS on this car. So we'll get by these trucks and we'll put her back to 75. There you go, full self-driving, get you on the highway, no problem. Looks like 110 miles now. Hey, I'd like to have a shout out to Scott. We met Scott charging there in the Model Y, pulling the trailer. He's on the way to Denver in the Model Y and the trailer. He's going to be moving some stuff back, I think, to North Carolina. And he's telling me that it looks like he gets about 150-ish miles of range. And that particular 5-foot trailer is quite bad on aerodynamics, so that's where most of the energy is lost. But anyway, it's very nice to meet Scott, so shout out to Scott. Pull trailers, that's what I say. Moving down the road here, 41 miles to our destination. It says 44 minutes, we'll be in Nashville. And yes, still on autopilot. Let's have an update. Looks like 23 miles, actually 28 miles to our destination. 32 minutes now, just in Lebanon, and that's right next to Nashville. And this is where the interstate opens up. We get more lanes. We're doing okay. There's some congestion up ahead. It's taking us to the Home Depot near our destination. We need to pick up something, so we're going to do that, and that's our destination. Looks like 22 miles here now. We get off in 12, exit 219. Try to get around some of this traffic messed up here. We're on the 4-lane one way and 4-lane the other way here on Interstate 40 now. Just on the outskirts of Nashville. We're just about ready to get off the highway. We're going to take surface streets to bypass a bunch of congestion up here. Exit 219, Stewart's Ferry. This will take us to the Home Depot. This is Nashville City Streets. Trying to bypass this stopped here, so we're going around on the city here. What?
Big plane up there.
Oh yeah, that's the airport. It's approach control here,
Yeah.
or approach there. See how it drives in Nashville. It's an original house for you. Over there. It's kind of cool. Nashville is the home of the Lane Motor Museum. A bunch of other cool things, Marathon Motors and stuff like that. their crappy roads. Come on, Tennessee, get a brain. Saw the yellow light there, and we're stopping.
Stop.
Mm-hmm.
S-T-O-P.
That's one way to do it. Just cut the whole intersection.
Yeah.
Wow. Then drive next to me and be all over your lane. Well, there you go. Waited to clear the intersection and then change lanes. That's cool.
For it.
Yeah. Can't change lanes in the intersection, so it waited until it was not in the intersection. That's pretty good. Stay in your lane. Where are you going?
Back there.
God dang, lady.
People drift all over.
They don't even know where they are. Easy now, easy now. Golly.
Man, I'll tell you what.
Stop, 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 stop. There we go. All right, which one of you guys gonna go here or what?
She says, go on.
Yeah, I know, but I'm waiting for this guy to.
Can't clear
All
that.
right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where was it going? It was going around. Get out of that guy's way.
Yeah, it was going somewhere.
That was interesting. We were just clearing the intersection, and I stopped it. And but it's all right. Did the right thing though. All right, go ahead and get your phone.
Let's see. There it is. Hello. Yeah, I'm doing all right. How are you?
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Well, that makes sense. Sure. Well, that makes sense. Yep. Okay. Well, that's good advice. Yeah. Okay, well, I appreciate you guys coming and respraying all that stuff. That's a help. See if we knock it down.
We are a mile and a half out now, and it didn't want to get over at this distance, so I just moved us over here. It needs to start thinking on planning its exit earlier than it does. This is the same logic as version 11, I'm pretty sure. We get off here in 9/10 of a mile, exit 148. Okay, this is our exit. Yep, I'm a-looking. And here we are. I'm going to move over because that's where we need to go. And I think we're there. All right, I'm going to break out here. I'll be back after we make the stop here at the depot. We are done with our stop at Home Depot, and we're now headed to our destination down Gallatin Pike here. Getting there now.
Well, all things considered, not such a bad trip.
No, it's not bad at all. Especially when you're chauffeured with full self-driving.
Makes a difference.
So we need to stop at the store, right? I forgot about that. All right, well, I'm going to stop the navigation here, and we're going to stop at the store, and then we'll head to our destination. All in all, it was a good trip. Weather was okay, a little wet at the beginning, but it turned out to be pretty good. You know, if you like this, please click the like if you already haven't. If you're already not a subscriber, please subscribe. Pass this video on to your skeptic friends that don't think full self-driving works, and I'd appreciate it. Tomorrow we're headed off to Oklahoma. We're going to Claremore, Oklahoma tomorrow. It's a 630-mile trip. We'll be out bright and early, so watch for the video. Thanks for watching. I'll look for you in the next video, and take care.